It's 10 trivia questions on Youngins and Oldies, where every question has two parts that you can choose to answer if you're a little bit older or a little bit younger. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thank you so much for checking out the show, and thanks for being a Patreon subscriber. Shout out to some of my Patreon subscribers, people like McHale Lindemann, Ben Stitzel, Michael Redman, Timothy Hevner, Jeff Faust, Richard Lefdahl, Rebecca Meredith, Leslie Gerhart, and Miles Bagby. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for supporting the show. You can be like this great group of folks and get the show completely ad-free for just $1 a month or $12 a year. Patreon.com/trivia with Buds. And hey, support the show with swag on Etsy. Trivia puzzle books, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and more. That's etsy.com/shop/trivia with Buds, or click the link in all the show notes wherever you are listening. Today's episode all about Youngins and Oldies. This is a round that I have done over the last year or so, every so often. There is a venue called Atlantic Ale House at Beach Mountain in North Carolina that uses my trivia, and they always request this round because they have a lot of older players and a lot of younger players. So each slide on the slideshow corresponds to that age group. So you can choose to answer either the older person question or the younger person question, and you'll get a double dose of, 22 total questions here with this quiz today. Before we get into that, we've got the letter P and your categories: computer programs, words associated with exercise, and things you store items in. All starting with a P: computer programs, words associated with exercise, and things you store items in. Listen to me answer those at the end, as well as give you that fact of the day. And we're all warmed up, we're ready to go, and we're diving on into Youngins and Oldies trivia. Here we go. It's Oldies and Youngins question number 1. For the Oldies, what does the band CCR stand for? And for the Youngins, how many members are in the boy band BTS? Number 1, what does the band CCR stand for? And how many members are in the boy band BTS? Question number 2, Oldies, what network aired TGIF in the 90s? And Youngins, who's the host of Ridiculousness on MTV? Number 2, for the Oldies, what network aired TGIF in the 90s? And the Youngins, who's the host of Ridiculousness? Number 3, what singer was known as the Queen of Soul for the Oldies? And for the Youngins, what letter is often found after the words Dragon Ball? Number 3, what singer was known as the Queen of Soul? And what letter is often found after the words Dragon Ball? Question number 4, Oldies, what was Beaver's character's actual name on Leave It to Beaver? And for the Youngins, what country is Ryan Reynolds from? Number 4, Oldies and Youngins, you can answer either question. What was the Beaver character's actual name on Leave It to Beaver for the Oldies? And for the Youngins, what country is Ryan Reynolds from? Question number 5, Oldies, what year was Hawaii designated a state? And Youngins, that's what she said, is a popular catchphrase from what sitcom? Number 5, Oldies, what year was Hawaii designated a state? And Youngins, that's what she said, is a popular catchphrase from what sitcom? Number 6, Oldies, in the world of entertainment, who was the Iron Sheik? And Youngins, what's the last name of the family on Bob's Burgers? Number 6, in the world of entertainment, who was the Iron Sheik? And Youngins, what was the last name of the family on Bob's Burgers? Question number 7, Oldies and Youngins. For the Oldies, Tony, T-O-N-I, was a brand of what kind of beauty product? And for the Youngins, who played Catwoman in The Batman from 2021. Number 7, Tony was a brand of what kind of beauty product, and who played the Catwoman in The Batman from 2021. Number 8, Oldies, what store used the slogan Save Money, Live Better? And Youngins, Five Nights at Blank is a horror series for children. Number 8, what store used the slogan Save Money, Live Better? And Youngins, Five Nights at Blank is a horror series for children. Number 9, Oldies. The 1950s saw the astonishing rise in the popularity of what kind of heeled shoe? And Youngins, TMNT is an abbreviation for what franchise? Number 9, 50s saw the astonishing rise in the popularity of what kind of heeled shoe? And Youngins, TMNT is an abbreviation of what franchise? Number 10, Oldies, what was Sam Cooke's first hit in 1957 that established him as a global superstar? And Youngins, who wrote the movie Mallrats? Number 10, what was Sam Cooke's first hit in 1957 that established him as a global superstar? And Youngins, who wrote the movie Mallrats? Your bonus question for Oldies and Youngins, the Oldies one. What was the first color of Play-Doh? And Youngins, how many Sharknado movies were released in total? Was the first color of Play-Doh and total number of Sharknado movies. Those are all of your questions for Oldies and Youngins. We'll be back with the answers for both of those questions on every question right after this. We are back with the answers to Oldies and Youngins. Let's see how you did. Number 1, Oldies. What does the band CCR stand for? That's Creedence Clearwater Revival. Great 60s, 70s band. And Youngins, how many members are in BTS? 7. 7 boy band members who I think are in the Army over there as we speak. Number 2, Oldies. What network aired TGIF in the 90s? That was ABC. And who's the host of Ridiculousness on MTV? Rob Dyrdek. Rob Dyrdek. Number 3, Oldies. What singer was known as the Queen of Soul? Aretha Franklin. And Youngins. What letter is often found after the words Dragon Ball? Z. Dragon Ball Z. Number 4, Oldies. What was the Beaver character's actual name on Leave It to Beaver? It was Theodore. And Youngins. What country is Ryan Reynolds from? Canada. Number 5, Oldies. What year was Hawaii designated a state? 1959, the 50th state. Youngins, that's what she said, is a popular catchphrase from The Office. Number 6, Oldies. In the world of entertainment, who was the Iron Sheik? He was a famous pro wrestler who passed away earlier this year. And Youngins, what was the last name of the family on Bob's Burgers? Belcher, the Belcher family. Number 7, Tony was a brand of what kind of beauty product? Home Permanent. Give yourself a perm at home. And Youngins, who played Catwoman in The Batman from 2021? Zoe Kravitz. Number 8, what store used the slogan Save Money, Live Better? That was Walmart. And Youngins, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror series for children. Number 9, Oldies. The 50s saw the astonishing rise in the popularity of what heeled shoe? They were called stilettos. Stilettos. And Youngins, TMNT is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Loved the new movie. Number 10, Oldies. Sam Cooke's first hit was You Send Me. And the writer of Mallrats was Kevin Smith. And the bonus, first color of Play-Doh? Plain old white. Not very exciting for kids. And how many Sharknado movies were released? 6. I never shut up about Sharknado. Google Buds, B-U-D-D-S, and Sharknado, and you'll see lots of pictures of me covered in blood, missing my leg, in the first movie, which just had its 10-year anniversary. So very cool. And I have some cool holographic stickers that I had printed to celebrate that occasion. The first 3 people who email me that listen to this episode with the subject line Sharknado will get a free sticker. Just put Sharknado in the subject and email ryanbuds@gmail.com, Sharknado in the subject, and then your mailing address in the body of the email. I'll pop those in the mail just for you. I'll even throw in some quizzes that I have printed out from excess trivia night stuff. All right, that was today's episode. Hope you had a good time playing along, jogging your brain to get the juices flowing. Your fact of the day is about elephants. Elephants actually don't like to eat peanuts. They always eat them in cartoons and movies, but not in real life. They don't care for them. Letter P, computer programs, Photoshop. Words associated with exercise. You know that one? P-H-E-W. Like I'm done working out. And number 3, things you store items in. I'm going to go real late 90s, early 2000s on this one. Plunder chest in the Mario Party video games. You could steal someone's star or items, or maybe just items. I think it was just items with the plunder chest. But then you could use their items like the, not the whistle. What brought you to the star? Now I forget. But if you play Mario Party, you know the plunder chest, so that's my answer. Let me know your answers in a nice message on social media at Ryan Buds on everything, or Trivia with Buds on stuff. I posted on Threads for a little bit, and I completely forgot it was even an app, which I do with a lot of apps when they come out. But you can follow me at Ryan Buds on Threads if you want to see some more text content and fun stuff like that. That is our episode. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.